hope you're doing well. Welcome on my work. Hello babes, welcome back to my channel. I am Shelsa Samuel, and as always, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share the video. Please it to help this channel to grow, and other people will also be blessed through this channel. Do not make public what God did not make it public. Sometimes we rush so bad to tell people what God has planned, about our goals, about the things that God wants to do in our lives, the vision He showed us. Because we don't know the process, we don't know what will take for us to get that chair. We should wait for the moment that God Himself will make it public. Imagine if David was the one telling people, oh no, do you know that I'm a king? Do you know that I'm this, I'm that? And then that same people would see David after years. Come on, it has been 5 years that God promised you that. What's wrong? You said that you were anointed, but you say this, you say that you are king. But Saul is still there, Saul is still sitting in that chair, Saul still ruling the people. So has been 5 years that God showed you a vision that you get a house. So what we don't understand is there is always a process, and we shouldn't make it public when God didn't make it public. If God didn't reveal, let's not reveal, let's not show it. There is this story about Saul that I really like it, and it really caught my attention. The Bible said that he lost his father donkeys, and he was looking in that same time he met he heard about this man Samuel the prophet, and at the same time God showed that that man will be the prince, would be the king. And the Bible saying that when they met, on verse, I think 1 Samuel 10, then Samuel took a flask of oil and poured it on his head and kissed him and said, has not the Lord anointed you to be prince over his people, Israel? And you shall reign over the people of the Lord, and you save them from the hand of their surrounding enemies. And this shall be the sign to you that the Lord has anointed you to be prince over his heritage. But after that, Samuel said to him, wait for me for 7 days. 7 days. He was already anointed, but Samuel was saying, wait for me for 7 days. His father was worried because when Saul left, he actually left to look for his father donkeys. And when his uncle on verse 14, his uncle said to him, where did you go? And he said, to seek the donkeys. And when we saw they were not to be found, we went to Samuel. And Saul's uncle said, please tell me what Samuel said to you. And Saul said to his uncle, he told us plainly that the donkeys had been found, but about the matter of the kingdom of which Samuel had spoken, he did not tell him anything. He waited for those 7 days, and when he came back and he saw the signs, he saw the group of prophets, the Bible said that Saul was also prophesying. He didn't say God's plans about his life. He didn't say God's plan about Israel. He didn't mention anything about that because God did not make it public yet. If you read the whole chapter, you will see after that Samuel came and announced that he is the king. He is the king. He's the anointed one. The Bible said that Samuel brought all the tribes of Israel. All the tribes. What? To make it public. Do not go out announcing that now you are this, you are that, if God didn't do it yet. God knows better. God knows better. especially because you don't know the process that will take you to get in that chair, to get that job, to get that house, to get whatever God showed you. So do not make it public. Wait until God Himself announced to the world who you really are. Maybe you were called to be a pastor. Maybe you're called to be a minister. Maybe you're called to be a singer, a gospel singer. I don't see Jesus going out and say, I'm the Son of God. Do you know the place that I sit in heaven? Have you met me? We don't see Jesus doing that. His suffering was public, so His glory. And when He went to be baptized, heavens make it public, saying, this is my beloved Son. God Himself making it public. When He said that this is my beloved Son, God is making public. Do not go out and say, I'm a pastor. Oh no, I'm this. Because God showed me in a dream. I'm a prophet. God showed me in a dream. You don't need to do that. He will make sure that people know who you are. God will make sure people know who you are. And He did this to David. That time, that was a long journey from the moment that he was anointed until the moment that he became officially a king. David never went there and said, you know that I'm a king? Do you know that I'm this? And to finish, I would like to share with you the story of Jesus Christ, our Lord. The Bible says that when He was 12, that was His first appearance. Every single year they were there. They were going to Jerusalem to offer sacrifices. And the Bible says that they didn't notice and they left the child there. And Jesus was talking to the doctors of the law. And people were so amazed how smart that child was. We don't know anything about Jesus after that moment. Only when He turned 30, He started His ministry. We heard about Jesus after 18 years. That 18 years was a time of preparation, time of consecration, process, because He was not meant to start His ministry before His 30s. Wait for the right moment. Let God make it public. Let God make it public. We don't need to prove to anyone. We have nothing to prove to anyone. Yes, I understand that sometimes we want to share with our people, the people that we love, the people that we care, the people that we trust. But sometimes, let God do it. Let God reveal to them. Let God show to them. You don't need to make it public before time. We don't know people's intention. Only God knows people's heart. We don't know anything. And sometimes we ended up living things that we are not supposed to live, facing problems, dealing with fights that we're not supposed to, just because we rushed to tell people what God has promised us. Remember about Joseph. The Bible says that when he had that dream, he rushed to tell his brothers, I dream about this, I dream about that. And the brothers got so angry. So you are saying that you're gonna rule over us. So you are saying that even his own father was like, what are you saying? If you know the story, you will understand what I'm saying. Brothers, they were angry, and the father, even the father himself, was like, what are you saying? So I'm gonna bow down to you? What are you trying to say? I'm gonna serve you? There are fights that we're not supposed to fight. There are struggles in life that we are not supposed to face, and we only face because we rushed to tell people. Instead of us keeping our hearts and pray, we start telling people, I'll be this, I'll be that. We don't know if Joseph would face all those problems, being sold, ended up in a jail, if he decided to keep those dreams in his heart, God did not tell him to go and tell the brothers and the parents his dreams, but he did it. And he faced so many troubles, so many problems, because he was making something public before time. Remember, God would do it in his own time. Don't rush. You don't need to rush. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and if this video was a blessing for you, please do not forget to share with your friends, and don't forget again to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And that's it for today. Take care.